Shalom, shalom. HALALYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great MILLSTONE, to teach them well. Peace and salutations be to hopeful elect. I'm I'm coming at you from the prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. Alright, this lesson's going to be going into the solar eclipse that's supposed to be happening today. Alright, and I'm going to get right into it with the book of Acts. Chapter 2 and verse 19, it says, "And I will shew wonders in heaven above, which is in the sky, and signs in the earth beneath, which is on the earth." Of course, the land. You got the great river Euphrates drying up. You got the deserts being flooded. You got rivers and lakes being dried out. Okay. Fires happening on earth, earthquakes, flooding, tsunamis. All right. All such things as these taking place as signs on the earth. And in the heaven, you got solar eclipses and blood moons and, the chariots in the sky. It says, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood before that great and notable day of the Lord come, which they said there's supposed to be a blood moon eclipse as well this month, right after, not immediately after, but almost immediately after the solar eclipse, which is supposed to be taking place today in a few hours. And this lesson's going to be going into that. Pretty much the solar eclipse is a sign of the end times. It's a sign of times. Okay. Blood moon is a sign of the times. These things don't quite dictate the end of the world on that day, but these are signs that the end is close. Okay. It says the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and notable day of the Lord come. And the sun has turned into darkness a few times already, which means there's been a few eclipses, and then the moon into blood a bunch of times. Okay. But you're going to see a lot more too. I don't know about solar eclipses, but blood moons, yeah, they say it's a blood moon eclipse scheduled and around April time, or the same time every year for the next 3 years. Salakia. It says, "And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord YAHAWASHI shall be saved." So it would make sense to be expecting all hell to break loose, at any moment. Especially that this eclipse is happening. This is a sign of the times, not only to us, not only to Jacob that we're about to get our kingdom, but to Esau as well, that he's about to lose his. So that means he can really start acting a fool, man. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 13. "And the evening and the morning were the third day." That's how you know the day was over, when the evening came in, And evening is at nighttime, when the sun drops. And then morning will be midday for the next day, But it says, the morning will really be starting at night, because it says, even on the Gregorian calendar, it will say, it will say 12 a.m. will be at morning, which is to us the middle of the night, the dead of the night. But it's actually morning time. So it says the evening and the morning were the third day, or was the end of the third day. And we are on the fourth day, it says, "And YAHAWASHI said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years." So these lights were supposed to be our calendar. How is it that Esau became has come to worship them and name them after their Greek gods, and got Jake worshiping them, man. It says, "Let there be lights in the firmament, which is in the sky." All right, the firmament is like a glass dome around the earth. It says, "Of the firmament, in the firmament of the heaven, okay, of the heavens, which is of the sky, and the firmament, it divides earth from the waters above." It says, "To divide the light from the day, to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons." So the sun, the moon, and the stars are signs. They are for signs and for seasons and for days and for years. So they show us signs in the sun. We see signs in the sun and the moon and in the stars. And let them be for lights in the firmament, which they also say we're going to be able to see a comet coming today, about the size of Mount Everest. Well, we won't see it again for another century, supposedly. You'll be able to see it during the eclipse. But it says, "And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth." And it was so. And YAHAWASHI made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, which is the sun, and the lesser light to rule the night, which is the moon. He made the stars also, and YAHAWASHI set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And YAHAWASHI saw that it was good. Let's grab 2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 45. It says, "Upon the fourth day thou commandest that the sun should shine." It's a bit different. It says the Lord commanded the sun to shine. That means the sun had to shine. It says, "And the moon to give her light, and the moon give her light, and the stars should be in order. And gavest them a charge to do service unto man that was to be made." Okay, so the Lord gave them an order, okay, to do service unto men, okay, to that when men are going to be made, they were made. See, the lights of heaven were made before men, and the Lord gave them a service. He gave them a commandment to give service unto men, to show them the times, the days that they're in, okay, the era, the signs, the ending and beginning of eras, okay, the ending and beginning of rulerships. All right, you get blood moons and solar eclipses around the time of around the times of beginning and endings of someone's rulership, or even an era, an age. Okay, that means Esau Edom's age is coming to an end. His rulership is coming to an end, and the Israelites are about to rule forever after this, under the rulership of Yahushua Mashiach. Of course, King David under Yahushua, and above Yahushua the Most High. Okay, scriptures say on earth as it is in heaven. It's going to be done, man. But this is a sign to Esau Edom that his kingdom is coming to an end. He's out of time. That goes to show you that he's about to get busy, man. This devil knew this eclipse was coming years ahead, maybe, And that's why he has something called Agenda 2030. He wants things to be completely accomplished by then, and that means the years before 2024, 2025, 2026, and up until 2030, there's going to be a lot of hell, okay, because he's going to issue order out of chaos. He's going to cause a lot of chaos and try to establish order out of it. All right, but the Lord is going to overturn his order, and he's going to exaggerate the chaos. So the chaos is going to be uncontrollable for Esau, But I truly hope this lesson was edifying to you.